วัสดีครับกลับมาพบกับผมอีกครั้งกับลูคาเอลหรือโอเคเมมโมรีนะครับแล้ววันนี้เรากลับมาที่คอนไคสตาร์เรียลกันอีกครั้งนะครับผมมาก็คิดว่าคลิปนี้น่าจะจบไอ้โลกที่สามได้นะไม่ใช่ดิไม่ใช่โลกที่สามโลกหิมะได้นะครับผมยกเว้นมันจะไม่มีโลกอื่นแล้วเนาะตกใจหมดเลยเหมียวน้อยโอ้มาเข้าใจหมอนี่ซะหน่อยครับผมอะไรเนี่ยงั้นรักษาเพราะว่าที่ใช้ก็โอเคอืม ฉันกำลังคิดว่าปรับปรุงเป็นพิเศษแทนการฟื้นฟูเหรออืมอ๋อฮะเช่นลงโอเควัตถุหายากเหรอมันคืออะไรล่ะอืมอืมอืมตรงนี้ที่เราต้องฮะมาอืมเอไอ้ข้อแรกที่มันเอออืมอือฮึเดี๋ยวก่อนนะอืมวันนี้ พวกนักวิจัยกำลังยุ่งกับแผนการฟื้นฟูฉันเลยอยากจะให้เธอไปที่โซนต่างๆของสถานีอ๋อฮะแล้วดูซิว่าพวกเขาต้องการโอ้โหขอบใจเอ้ยเดี๋ยวเมื่อกี้มันอะไรโอ้โหโอเค648มันมากไปไหมเนี่ยอืมอ่ะฮะฉันอยู่ที่นี่ก็กินฟรีอยู่ฟรีโอเคเอ่อให้เท่าที่ให้เลยก็คือน้ำใจฮะอือฮึโอเคอ้าว ได้รับข้อมูลเฉยยังไงเอ้าเดี๋ยวใครวะเนี่ยไม่รู้จักลืมฉันกำลังดำเนินแผนการอะฮะช่วยไม่ได้จะให้นั่งดูเฉยๆมันก็ไม่ใช่สไตล์ของฉันอืมฉันเป็นตัวแทนของความยุติธรรมเดียวตัวแทนความยุติธรรมเหรอเนี่ยอืมอืมเธอก็ต้องขอโทษด้วยส่วนพวกแฟนๆที่ตอนคิดหรอฮะ เดี๋ยวมีแฟนๆมาต่อคิวรอเพิ่มเพื่อนเราด้วยเหรออืมอ้าวเดี๋ยวมันจบแค่นี้เหรอเนี่ยอ๋ออืมอ๋อไอหมอนี่เราจะได้เปิดประตูตรงนี้แล้วใช่ไหมเนี่ยอืมวางใจเถอะสถานการณ์อันตรายของเบสโซนอยู่ในการคะควบคุมทำไมเสียเป็นอย่างนี้ล่ะสั่นอะไรฉันแปลอ้าวเหรออืมหายากแต่ต้องมาอือหือ ยิงจับได้แล้วก็ฮะเอออือฮึอือฮึอืมอือฮึอือฮึเอ้ยเดี๋ยวผมขอเมื่อกี้ตอบผิดนี่มาอือฮึอือฮึผมไม่ค่อยคิดว่ามันยากไปเท่าไหร่นะอืมอือฮึ Space Arrow อือฮึว้าวอือฮะแต่สิ่งที่กีดขวางอยู่ก็คือมอนสเตอร์โอเคก็คือเราต้องผ่านมอนสเตอร์ไปเพื่อไปเปิดใช้งานอืม ต้องตายด้วยน้ำมือของพวกมันหัวใจของฉันก็เริ่มโอเคอือหือปะโทให้จัดการเองอืมอือหือ เราก็จะเปิดเข้าไปตรงนี้ได้แล้ว เยี่ยมยอดครับผมเดี๋ยวเอาน้องมายิง เอ้าไม่ใช่เหรอโอ้เดี๋ยวอ๋อเปิดประตูเข้าไปตรงนี้ได้ตัวก็ให้หนึ่งดอก
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
น้องอัลติเมทมูฟแบบว่าอัลติเมทมูฟของน้องเขาแบบว่ารีเร็วมากอ่ะบางทีแล้วแบบว่าไม่ต้อง
A sharp scythe needs targets.
บางทีแล้วแบบว่าไม่ตัวอื่นไม่ทันทำอะไรเลย น้องบวกเละหมดแล้วเอ้าเปิดไม่ได้โถน้องตบมอนสเตอร์ตายหมดแล้วอะแบบสุด
The enemy situation has changed.
เลเวล44หรือหือสนที่ไหนโอ้เอ้าเดี๋ยวก่อนนะผมลืมเปลี่ยนตัวนี้นี่หว่าเริ่มเปลี่ยนกลับเป็นตัวไฟ
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Nap time.
แต่ก็ดีแล้วที่ไม่ได้เปลี่ยนกลับเป็นตัวไฟ
Rules are made to be broken.
ไม่ใช่เด้
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Who's next?
โอ้ย
Lend me your strength.
More than that.
ทำได้แค่นี้เลย
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next?
Yeah.
Nap time.
ระวังเตรียมยอดครับผมโอ้ยอะไรนี่เอ้าโอ้โห
Time well spent.
อ้าวเดี๋ยวก่อนนะเหลืออันนึงเหรอเหลืออันนึงเหรอเนี่ยเข้าตรงนี้ได้ยังเดี๋ยวยังเข้าไม่ได้ไม่ได้อ่านด้วยเมื่อกี้เอ๊ะครบแล้วแล้วไอ้ห้องเมื่อกี้มันมีเพื่ออะไรนี่เรียบร้อยละถึงฉันจะตายนะแบบเรียบร้อยเสร็จอีกหนึ่งเลเหรอทำไมเลยคือใครอ่ะผิดคนปะเนี่ยล็อกกี้แต่ไม่ว่าคุณเจอเป็นใครถ้าเจอเลแล้วเลคือใครกันล่ะเนี่ยฮะเฮ้ยเอ้าโหแบบภารกิจเพียบภารกิจเยอะมากไม่เป็นไร เอ้าจริงดิมีพวกนี้เพิ่มขึ้นมาอีกอ่าฮะเดี๋ยวค่อยว่ากันอ้าวอ๋อมาอืมฮึคือพวกนี้มันเป็นไอ้เควสโลกพวกนี้มันเป็นเควสธรรมดาแบบคุยธรรมดาใช่ไหมเนี่ยมันไม่อะไรเกี่ยวกับเนื้อเรื่องใช่ไหมเนี่ยถ้าเกิดมันไม่มีอะไรเกี่ยวกับเนื้อเรื่องผมว่าผมไปดีกว่ามั้งเนี่ยเดี๋ยวขออันนี้สักอันหนึ่งแล้วกันเนาะอืมฮึน้องถั่วอืมอ่าฮะเป็นแล้วทิ้งสิ่งงานร่วมกันแล้วทางจะเปลี่ยนมากไม่อยากให้เห็นภาพนะอืมน่าจะเป็นเรื่องจิปาถะแล้วอะในสถานีอะนะอันเนี้ยผมว่าแล้วก็คือผมคิดว่าไอ้เควสโลกนี่คือเป็นเรื่องจิปาถะของสถานที่เนี่ยผมว่าอืมเอ้ยไปไหนแล้วนั่นนะอืมไปทางนั้นยังไงแล้วนั่นลืมผมเพิ่งวิ่งมาแท้ๆลืมคือผมเพิ่งวิ่งมาสำรวจแถวๆเนี้ยแต่ดันลืมไปแล้วว่ามันไปยังไงแล้วอยู่ชั้นสองอืมมาตรงนี้เหรอไม่เอ้าเฮ้ยโอ้โหตกใจอื้อหือโผล่มาปุ๊บโดนโจมตีเลยเหรอ
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
โอ้คิดถึงไอ้ห
Lend me
มู
your
ป่าเก
strength.
นชินอิมแพกเลยอะโผล่มาจากว้าปุ๊บหัวชนเราเลยโอ้โห
A sharp scythe needs targets.
อืมข้างบนขึ้นไปยังไงแล้วเนี่ยลืมอ่ะอ้าวนี่มันกลับมาที่เดิมไม่ใช่เหรอตรงนั้นไปไม่ได้นี่นาไปยังไงแล้วผมลืมแล้วไปตรงนั้นยังไงวะอืมมันอยู่ชั้นสองอ๋อโถไม่น่าเลยอ๋อเออ
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength.
มอนสเตอร์มัน
Who's
เก่งขึ้นนะ
next?
เนี่ย
Yeah.
เมื่อก่อนนี้ตรงนี้นี่แบบว่าน้องซีล่าแบบ
We
ว่า
shall
จัด
take
การ
back
คน
what
เดียว
we
หมดเลย
lost.
อ้าวเดี๋ยวอ๋อต้องมาจัดการในตรงนี้นี่เองโอเคผมว่าอ้าวเข้ามาปุ๊บเควสเปลี่ยนที่เฉยอืมอืมอืม โอเคโอ้มีเควสมารัวๆเลยฮะค่อยว่ากันครับผมไปปัญหาการอยู่รอดอันนี้น่าจะไปหาของมานะเนี่ยอืมมาเอาเควสพวกนี้ดีกว่าเควสพวกนี้น่าจะเกี่ยวกับเนื้อเรื่องมากกว่าไม่ใช่เควสจิปาถะอะไร
The thief has stolen parts again? How am I going to track down this crook?
อือฮึ
Oh, it's you.
กุ้มใจอะไร
There
ครับ
have
ผม
been a few unusual thefts in the dwelling over the past few days.
อืม
The vagrants say that the parts they worked so hard to obtain have completely vanished.
อื
They're
อฮึ
worried that there's a thief in the dwelling.
อือฮึ
Despite our investigations, no one has been able to track down the thief. What's even stranger is that the thief appears to be only interested in stealing parts and doesn't care about other valuable items. The
อ่ะ
vagrants had no choice but to ask Mr. Svarog to look into it, but he still hasn't found anything. I investigated the matter myself, but I came up empty-handed. Geez, I'm baffled. What a strange thief.
อืม อืม อืม
Are you
ไป
also
ตัว
here to
อื
look
ม
into this case? Perhaps if we work together, we can uncover some clues that I missed.
อืม
Oh, I heard the vagrants on patrol last night ran across the thief again, but I haven't had time to look into it. Should we go ask them?
อืม อืม
That sounds kind of weird, but actually, I think it's cool too.
อืม
Now, let's get started.
ไปตรวจสอบดูกันดีกว่าเพราะผมดูนี่มันก็เรื่องจิปาถะของสถานที่เหมือนกันนี่หวะปัญหาเรื่องการขโมย
Sir, how are you? I heard
อื
you
ม
saw the thief who stole the parts last night. Can you tell us what happened?
อืม
Ah! Who's there?
ตกใจขนาดนี้เชียว
Oh, Clara, it's you. I thought it was. You scared the living daylights out of me. I did see the thief last night, but who is this person next to you?
เทพเจ้าของโลกนี้ไม่ใช่ อือหือกระตือรือร้นมากเหรอ ฉันคือผู้ช่วยสุดเจ๋งของน้องสาวฮะ
This nickname is a bit embarrassing.
Detective! I see. You're here to help catch the thief, right?
ถั่วต้ม
It's great that there are more people here to solve this case. Hold on. I'll explain what happened last night. Just let me gather my thoughts first.
เออ เรีย
Okay.
บเรียงความ
So,
คิดให้ดี
last night, I was on patrol when I bumped into the thief stealing the parts. Then I just
ๆ นี่เรียบเรียงแล้วเหรอ โอ้โห เออ เออ
goodness. Okay, I'll explain
นี่
slowly.
รวบรวมข้อมูลแล้วเหรอเอ้ย
I was
นี่รวบ
cold
รวมควา
and
มคิดจริง
hungry
ดิ
while on patrol last night, so I decided to return to the dwelling and heat up some leftover canned food for a snack. But when I entered the tent, the thief's silhouette scurried across my vision. I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, but I could tell he wasn't a nice guy. Because when he turned to flee, he swung a knife right across my face. In that moment, I really thought I was going to die. I could feel the blades chill on my cheeks and smell its rusty scent. The weapon that fella had was definitely a metal one. That's the only thing I'm certain of. Also, I saw the outline of him in the dark. The fella's head was absolutely square. Yes, you heard me, square. Can you believe that? Someone with a
ไม่
square head? It was truly terrifying.
มันต้องเป็นหุ่นยนต์แหมๆเลยนี่ อืม อืม เออ เอ
Oh,
อ
you're right. I
เก็บเป็น
see.
เบาะแสไปก่อน
I'll jot it down.
อื
Sir,
ม
please take a deep breath.
อืม
So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head, correct?
อืม
Yes, that's correct.
อืม
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues.
นะ
Do you have any thoughts?
อืม 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 ไม่ใช่แล้วแหละ โอ้โห อันสุดท้ายแบบว่าอะไรเนี่ย อันแรกเป็นละกัน
I'm sorry.
ดูดีสุดแล้ว
I was too scared. When a shadow leaps out at you, who could possibly pay attention to such tiny details?
ก็มา
It
เข้าใจได้อยู่
seems that's everything. We now know one of the culprit's physical traits and that he is extremely violent. But how can we track him down?
อือฮึ
Ah, yes, I remember something. While the culprit was hurrying to escape, he knocked something over. He may have left some clues or something.
ขอบใจ
This is a crucial clue. Let's go investigate the crime scene together.
อ่าฮะ
I think he ran that way. No one has touched the crime scene, so any traces he left behind should still be there. Please,
อืม
catch the thief for us.
อือฮึไปทางนั้นยอดนักสืบจิ๋วโคนันก็มา อืม อ้าวแล้วเสียงหาย อะไรนี่ อืม อืม ก็ออก
Take a
ไป
look at these marks. These
อ้าว
are
แล้วเสียงก็
very
มา
suspicious.
อื้อหือ
Could they have been left by the culprit? They point in that direction. Let's go take a look.
ไปทางนั้น อืม เดี๋ยวข้างล่างเหรอ มันมีลิฟต์อยู่ใช่ไหมนี่ลิฟต์ผมก็ว่ามีลิฟต์ยิงละ1 ดอก ดูเหมือนแถวนี้จะไม่ค่อยมีคนมาแต่พื้นที่แปลกๆ
And look at
น่าจะไป
these.
ทางนั้นนะ
How
ผม
unusual. They don't appear to have been left by a human.
เป็นหุ่นยนต์เห็นอยู่ น่าจะเป็นเพื่อนของคาร่าครับผมไอ้นั่นน่ะไอ้พัมกินน่ะ ไม่ใช่แล้วล่ะผมเผยเจอ
The tracks stop here. I guess we'll have to look around for other clues. This is where the mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it be?
อย่าแหวกย่าให้งู
Okay.
ตื่น
I'll follow you. Let's split up. Wait. What's that noise?
มันเสียงอะไรครับผม
The enemy
เดี๋ยวก่อน
situation
นะ
has changed.
ไม่ต้องมายุ่งกับ
It's
เรา
a tiny robot? Is it searching for something? But I don't remember Mr. Svarog issuing an order like this recently. It looks like it's carrying the vagrant's missing parts. And those tracks and metal scratches we noticed earlier.
อืมเอออืมเดี๋ยวอันสองนี่มันอืมเออันแรกแล้วกันดู
It appears
ดู
we're
ละ
thinking the same thing.
อือฮึ
This small robot doesn't appear to be a Bellabog creation. It looks like it's been welded together from random scrap metal materials.
อือฮึ
Huh. It appears to have a small mechanical arm. Ah! It's noticed us!
Human. Injured. No. Hurt. Please don't.
หาเออ
I don't understand what it's saying, but it doesn't appear to be trying to flee or attack us.
อืม
It appears to be trying to say something.
อืม
Human, please, don't hurt. Is it trying to say, please don't hurt me, humans?
ประมาณนั้นมั้ง
Human. Parts. Rivet. Need. Repair. Need. Town. Parts. Need. 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 Hurt. Don't.
It appears to have a malfunction, but I think I can understand it. It seems that it needs these parts, and it's begging us not to hurt it.
อือฮึ
I've never seen a robot with this kind of malfunction before. What happened to it?
อืมเอออืม
Although the small robot appears to want to communicate, its speech is all scrambled. Perhaps there's an issue with its language module. This little guy probably can't understand what we're saying either.
Run. Escape. Open. Fire. Workshop. Chase. Don't.
It's running away! No, we can't let it escape. It still has the vagrant's parts. What should we do? We gotta stop it. But please don't be too rough on it. I'll figure out a way to repair it later.
เยี่ยมเลย
Hurt. Pain. No. Hurt. Don't. Pain. Suffer. Sorry. Parts. Sorry.
Don't mess with me.
บวกมัน พูดซะ
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Sorry. Hurt. Suffer. Pain. No. Pain. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Hurt. Sorry. Suffer. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Sorry. Ouch. Pain.
พอเฮ้ย
Sorry.
โอ้พอเฮ้ย
Sorry. Pain. Suffer. Sorry.
It seems to have stopped working. Was it begging for mercy? I'm not sure what happened either. I feel bad about this. I guess we should return this little fella and the parts. I think I can... I'll repair it. And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
ยังไง
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
While Mr. Svarog is assessing this little fella, let's give it a quick checkup ourselves. This paint job and these custom parts, and the way the parts are attached, it's all quite strange. But one thing is for certain, this little fella is not under remote control. He's operating entirely of his own accord. Its design is, well, unique. I've never seen a robot with a design like this before. It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly. Its creator most likely didn't consider whether the system would function properly or not. Is it a failed robot pet creation that has been abandoned? But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself?
Mm, 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 mm.
I've heard that some vagrants in the dwelling keep the little robots they find as pets. Some vagrants also make modifications to their pets, which they call pet upgrades. Pets like that are pretty rare, but some of the folks who have them have formed a small community to share ideas. Some are interested in nurturing robots. Others force them into battle. If my memory serves me right, the parts this little fella stole were originally designed for that kind of pet upgrade.
บางงานน่ะเดี๋ยวก่อนมันคุ้นๆเนาะฟังดูน่าสนใจดีทีเดียวความรู้แปลกๆเพิ่มขึ้นอีกแล้ว
The vagrants, or to be more accurate, the majority of the people in the underworld, regard robots as nothing more than tools. But I disagree. Robots have their own thoughts and feelings. It's great that you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot. This jack's placement is odd. The chip is buried deep inside. If you don't look closely enough, you won't even find it.
Assessment of the robot's condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be 98.2%. The assessment concludes that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr. Svarog to come up with a brilliant idea. So, I guess we'll have to go find a new robot shell to fix it, right?
จะหาจากไหนล่ะ
I'm not sure if anyone sells this kind of thing. However, there must be some robot shells lying around the machine graveyard. Everyone calls it a graveyard, but there are actually lots of useful parts buried there. I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big sister?
Mm. เรื่องเก็บขยะนี่ถนัดโอ้โห
Really? You could have what it takes to be a prospector. Then I'll entrust this task to you, big sister. Look for Toby at the front entrance. His appearance is crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
โทบี้ไอ้โทบี้อยู่ไหนน้อวาร์ปได้ไหมเนี่ยเอ้ยเดี๋ยวก่อนนะไอ้เควสเนื้อเรื่องนี้นานขนาดไหนกันเนี่ยลงไปลิฟต์อยู่ไหนแล้วเนี่ย อ๋อลิฟต์อยู่นี่โอ้ถ้าเกิดเควสเนื้อเรื่องนานขนาดนี้ผมว่าผมไปเล่นเควสหลักก่อนดีกว่าไหมเนี่ยไม่คิดว่ามันจะนานขนาดนี้
Hello, guests of Miss Clara. Please do as you wish. It's my honor to serve you. Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down the path. Would you like to engage in super speed mode? If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times, then clockwise by 270 degrees. We have arrived at our first destination. This model is known as the Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening. The inside of the armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
We are on our way to the second destination. Please take a seat, buckle up, and hold tight. Caution! You have exceeded the speed limit. Please...
เอ้ามันตีก่อนผมนึกผมหายตัวได้แล้วก็อีก
Troublesome. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next?
Huh. Rules are made to be broken.
ผมก็ลืมเปลี่ยนอยู่ดีนะ
That's
เนี่ย
better.
ลืมเปลี่ยนน้องกลับมาเป็นธาตุไฟ
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp scythe needs targets.
อ้าวเอ้าเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวโอ้โหไม่เห็นมองทางซ้ายมองทางขวาอยู่
Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Lance, forward!
Lend me your strength. Nap time.
We have arrived at our second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine. This machine was scrapped because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
That is such an odd reason to be scrapped. However, the shell appears to be in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
Your trip has concluded. Please keep an eye out for vehicles approaching from the back or sides, as well as enemies and automatons. Your trip has concluded. I appreciate you putting your trust in Toby. A 5-star review for this trip has been automatically generated for you. You're welcome.
ไม่ค่อยเลยไหนๆก็อยู่ตรงนี้แล้วเนี่ยเอ้ยเดี๋ยวมันมี สิอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมอืมไม่ใช่อย่างนี้เหรอเนี่ยอืมอย่างนี้เหรอเออเดี๋ยวก่อนนะยังไงเนี่ยอ้าวเออชั้นสองหรืออ๋อดินชั้นหนึ่งกับเอ้ยเดี๋ยวก่อนมาผิดทางเอ้ย
Clara, it's time for a break. You shouldn't repair machines when you have negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
อืมจริงนะจ
Don't
ริง
worry, Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell?
อือฮึ
This shell. It doesn't appear to be the same design as this little fella's. But it shouldn't matter. The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for bringing this to me. I finished extracting that chip from the small robot. Now, all that's left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell. Although its appearance has changed a lot, I think we did a good job.
อืม
But what I just did, is it any different from those pet upgrades that the vagrants perform?
Not compatible. Incompatible.
It's making a strange sound.
Incompatible.
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
Incompatible. Incompatible. Incompatible.
Risk level high. Clara, get away now.
Big sister, watch out! It's out of control!
อือฮึ
Incompatible.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Incompatible. Terminate.
Phew. That was close. Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Sister acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible, causing the robot to behave erratically. The current issue has been resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
It appears to have adjusted to its new shell after the battle. That's great. But I'd like to keep a closer eye on it for a while. Compatibility tests should take a few days. Hopefully, it'll be all back to normal by then. I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, big sister? I need to look into something. I may require your assistance.
แน่
Thank
นอ
you,
น
big sister. I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for a good name?
Accessing name database. Search results. Abby, Abigail, Ada, Addison.
เป็น
I
ผู้
should
หญิง
come
แล้ว
back to
เนี่ย
Clara later.
อือหืออืมอืมมาลุยในเรื่องกันให้จบเลยดีกว่าอืม
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
อือหือไปนอนอืมในห้องมีอะไรไหมเนี่ยอืมอืมอืม
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
เธอเจออะไรเนี่ย
We should be getting back to the express. Time to find March and Danhung.
อือหือไปก็ไปหามาร์ชกระดานเดี๋ยวก่อน มีเควสอะไรเพิ่มมาอีก อือหือ
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
หลับายดีครับผม
Copycatitis still has no cure, I see.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
อือหือ
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
อือหือในนี้มีอะไรไหมเนี่ย ลล็อบบี้เฮ้ยอยู่ไหนชั้นล่างเหรอโอ้เปล่าอยู่ตรงนี้ผมว่าเอ๊ะมองอยู่ไหนว่ามองไม่เห็นเออ
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
You three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
เรื่องจิ๊บ
Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
พูดอีกไหม เป็นเกมซะงั้นผมขอดูหน่อยดิเครสน่าจะไม่หายไปเนาะ
The Express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help. Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you. Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that.
แน่นอนเลยเนาะ
What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in? Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time. Welt may be better equipped to answer that, but if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Okay, back. Oh.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But The balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope your Relo 6 sees that too. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much. Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
ก็คือยังไม่ไปไหนทีเหรอ
Pom-Pom, we're back!
กลับมาแล้วครับ
Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom
Huh?
needs to focus.
Okay.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
เยี่ยมยอดพึ่ง
Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order. Don't worry about it. Your Relo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Okay.
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned. Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Hmm. เรียบร้อย อะไรนะนี่ เดี๋ยวก่อนนะ ไม่สามารถเป็นแบบได้ชั่วคราวเหรอคือ
Hello? Hello?
Huh?
It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and will be leaving Relo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
ถ้าก่อนนะครับผมอืมอะไร อ๋อ ต่อไปคือเมืองจีน เดี๋ยวก่อนไอ้เรโลสติกนี่คือมอนสเตอร์หรือเปล่าเนี่ย
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully.
เดี๋ยวเย็นสิ
Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan.
แล้วนี่คือหลีเยอครับผม เมืองต่อไปคือหลีเยอ
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
เตรียมเลยออกเอ้ย เดี๋ยวเมื่อกี้อะไร อ้าวฮะแค่นี้เหรอหรือว่าต้องฟังมากกว่านี้ แค่นี้มั้งแค่นี้ละมั้งโอเค ไปเสียเวลา ครับผมก็นะน่าจะยังเป็นแบบไม่ได้อีกจริงดิ
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh,
รุ่นวัดครับ
I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet. Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now. The meeting will start soon.
ครับผม เมืองต่อไปคือหลีเยอครับผม ไม่ใช่ที่ไหนหรอกหลีเยอเลย
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you astral expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
รีโอ
The
ครับผมรีโอ
Xianzhou
เลย
Luofu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Luofu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
ก็คงเป็นงั้นแหละ
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
อ้าวเธอยังไม่ตายไม่ใช่เหรอ
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get done hung.
ยังเปลี่ยนไม่ได้ เปลี่ยนแมปไม่ได้อีก โอ้โห เยี่ยมเลย ผมไม่คิดว่ามันจะนานขนาดนี้
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
ก็จริงนะ
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to Luofu.
ทำไมอ่ะ
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you.
สังหาร
I
ขอ
remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
อะไรเว้
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
อ่ะ
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
เดี๋ยว ถ้าเกิดเมื่อกี้เราไม่ตอบไม่ยกมือยังไงก็ยังแพ้อยู่ดีใช่ไหม
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
อย่างเท่
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Luofu Skyport, Starsky Even. Please await transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
อือหืออืมเออ
Something's not right.
เออ
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
โอเคก็ยังเปลี่ยนไม่ได้อยู่ดีวะอะไรวะ
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is...
ชื่อมหาท้องถิ่นโอ้โหชัดเลย
Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
เรียบร้อยโอเคน่าจะเปลี่ยนได้แล้วล่ะน่าจะเป็นแมปกันแล้วเยี่ยมยอดครับผม โอเคครับผมก็นะสำหรับคลิปนี้ผมขอไว้แค่นี้ก่อนแล้วกันนะเราไว้ค่อยเจอกันนะครับผมสำหรับนี้สวัสดีครับ